Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reality Comics Presents. I'm your host, Augustine. We're inside Metropolis Comics, home for all comic books, cards, and kendamas. If you're ever in the neighborhood, please stop by the store and check them out. It's a great place to be. Alright, so in our first bit of news, Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Inception and Hit Record is in talks to direct and star in the Sandman movie that's coming out. This is really cool because to be honest, he kind of does look like the Sandman, and it fits him perfectly. So this is really good news because, the stuff he's been doing for the past couple of, weeks and years have been really good. Inception, the Batman stuff, Hit Record. He's been doing really good with his acting. So, if he's writing it, directing it, and starring in it, or even just, any of the three, I'll be happy for it because, he deserves a chance to actually make himself a big name in this world. In other news, Man of Steel got snubbed for CGI in the Oscars. Think about it. Why are they snubbing Man of Steel? Iron Man 3 is getting in on its half-assed, 42 Iron Man, spiel. But if you saw Man of Steel, no matter what you feel about the ending, the storyline, whatever, you have to agree that the CGI was pretty damn cool. And to get a snub from the Oscar committee, it's like, come on. Did they even watch the movie, or are they just like, yeah, we're getting paid by Marvel, so screw DC. We don't care about Warner Brothers. It's kind of messed up. Get him in there, please, if you can. Get him in. That movie deserves at least a nomination. Alright, in other news, Spider-Man, Peter Parker himself, is finally making his way back. 700.5 has him teaming up with Human Torch. Little boy band romance going on a little bit. But, I kind of like how they're slowly, bringing back Peter Parker. I hope 701 is finally, released and to get up to it. Because teasing me with a point something every week or whenever they release, it's kind of tedious. Get to it, get him back. Doc Ock needs to go, bring back Peter, and just call it a day. You know you're gonna do it anyway, so just get it over with. And Sony is back at it again. This time, they're making a Venom movie. Hooray, right? And then they're making a Sinister Six movie. Will Spider-Man be in either of those movies? I'm wondering because Venom needs someone to hate. And Venom, classically hated Peter Parker and does his whole rage towards Spider-Man. So, if you have a Venom movie, is he going to be an anti-hero fighting someone else? And Sinister Six, who are they going to fight? Are they going to form up and be a boy band? So, Sony, what are you planning on doing? Is Sinister Six going to be the heroes of their own movie? Because that wouldn't make any sense, right? How can the villains be the hero, which means the ending is the villains winning and everybody dying? I wouldn't mind, but I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense. And then the Venom movie, Venom needs Spider-Man. Unless you're going to bring in Carnage, which wouldn't really make sense because you have to do the Venom Spider-Man thing before you bring in Carnage. So how are all these pieces going to fit with each other? I want to see because, Sinister Six, they were pretty much damn near, hinting at it all through Amazing Spider-Man 2 trailer. If you know any better, please write in the comments and let me know what you think, because I am completely baffled by this bit of news. Don Cheadle's War Machine, I'm sorry, I meant to say Iron Patriot, has a key role in Age of Ultron. What key role that is, we have no idea, but at least another boy in a suit is coming to join the fray. Because we missed him in Avengers 1. We wanted to see, a little War Machine action. We never got that. It was all just main characters. So now we got some secondary guys joining in, which is cool. If you count Hawkeye as being a primary character in the first one, which I really don't. Alright, so we got all the people back, Thor, Black Widow, Iron Man, Hulk, Cap. But now we get to have the inclusion of secondary characters like Iron Patriot, which is cool because now we can kind of grow the league a little bit of Avengers and not get stale with the same people from last movie coming back. And so whatever big role he plays, I'm thinking probably either going to be, the guy who hopefully kills Tony Stark or kills Ultron. I know you're saying kill Tony Stark. Think about it for a minute here. They do say that Iron Man would be in Avengers 3, but that just could be a ploy. It could be a ploy just, throw us off the trail completely. What could happen is, Ultron and Iron Man duking it out, and finally, it's Tony saves the world or Ultron wins, and Tony, being the good guy he is, does the ultimate sacrifice and kills Ultron himself, and thus ending the Iron Man storyline. Would make sense because then you have to do another Iron Man movie ever because the guy who plays him is dead in the storyline. And since you can't reboot the story anymore because it's a continuous timeline, Iron Man will be eventually, taken out of the whole equation. Would they do it? No, because, he's the highest paid person in their whole movie. So it wouldn't make sense to kill your cash cow this early into it. But if it doesn't want to come back anymore, possibility is Ultron, Iron Man, clash, sacrifice himself, game over. All right, look here, James Marsden. You cannot play Cyclops again. Why? Because they're not Cyclops to me. I'm an X-Men fan. My collection of comic books is pretty much all X-Men, a couple of Batman, but majority X-Men. And when I think Cyclops, who is my favorite X-Men, not Wolverine, Cyclops is buff, strong, and authoritative. The Bryan Singer Cyclops, good God, what a pansy. He did nothing for 3 movies and just died off like it didn't even matter. And he doesn't. At least this version of Cyclops, at least. So please, Marsden, stay away from the X-Men movies, okay? You've done enough to ruin my favorite character. Don't do it again. What they should do, however, though, is in the First Class timeline, create Cyclops all over again. Make him Cyclops this time. Buff guy, authoritative, Boy Scout. Pretty much Captain America with laser beams coming out of his eye. Just do him like that. It would be perfect. Make him the same size too. Darn it, get the same actor, if you will. I don't mind. Evans is everywhere as it is. Just put him in that one too. Honestly, just make Cyclops, and not some pansy who just sits back and goes, Wolverine, we shouldn't do that. Wolverine, don't. Because that's a pansy and that is not Cyclops, so get him right. And please, James Marsden, don't come back. I don't want you back. You might want to get a paycheck. I don't want to see your face ever again as Cyclops because you ruined it. And then you ran off and did Superman Returns, which sucked. Track pattern. You suck. Don't come back. In a fight between Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, who would win? I'm saying Jon Stewart. Not because but because in every iteration that Hal Jordan has fought someone, he fought Batman. Batman kicked his ass. He fought Green Arrow. Green Arrow kicked his ass. So if you can't fight the 2 guys with no superpowers, how do you expect to fight the other guy with their exact same power? It's kind of hard, ain't it? And plus, Hal Jordan, he's not really a big of a fighter. But Jon Stewart, though, he's going to throw down. Matter of fact, the cover of the comic shows Jon Stewart smacking him around. Prelude as it is, take that for what it's worth. But he's going to smack him in the last page, too. Just beat him senseless. Pick up the comic book. It's out now. Read it. Tell me what you think about it. I haven't read it yet. I'm about to read it after this, but I just hope my guy wins. Yay, Miles. You're finally in 616. Welcome to the party. But there's already a Spider-Man in 616 by the name of Doc Ock. So we all know what's going to happen here, okay? So Miles is going to be the new Spider-Man in 616. Doc Ock is going to get killed off, or some crazy storyline is going to happen. He's going to die. And we're going to have Miles become the new Spider-Man in 616. Marvel's going to milk it for a couple of days, couple of, weeks and months. So with Miles, now in 616, it's going to be kind of cool to see how he plays out with his parents, his Spider-Man side, and also how he plays the villains. Because will they recognize him as Spider-Man, or will they kind of brush him off as some kid in the Spider-Man suit? So, whatever they do with him, I can't wait to read it. It should be good. It's Marvel. It's 616. It's not the Ultimate Universe, so it should be good writing, good storytelling, good stuff coming out either way. So I can't wait to read it. Check it out. Right now in Ultimate 3, he's finally coming into 616, so check it out. It's a good book. So a couple of weeks ago, I told you that Interstellar is going to be with The Hobbit, which came out last Friday. If you guys saw it, good movie. I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it for me. I will hurt you. But Interstellar's, trailer came out, and it is a teaser. Christopher Nolan does what used to be done in movie making, is tease. He didn't tell you anything. He didn't give away the plot. He didn't show you the ending. He teased you. So the teaser, it's really cool. It really is a teaser in all sense of the word. It's to tease and whet your appetite, and it did exactly that. The voiceover, the atmospheric music, the McConaughey scenes, they really kind of got you going, what's gonna happen? So this movie is gonna have lots of good writing for it. It's Nolan, first of all, and he's one of the great and last directors left, in my opinion, who does movies the right way. And the poster's also out. The poster is even cooler. Check it out right here. It's really nice little cool little art they're doing. But whatever this movie's about, Interstellar, I can't wait to find out. So check out the trailer. If you haven't seen it yet, it's right here hovering. Click the link to the actual thing, watch it. It's really cool. It gets you, a little bit. It gets you hyped up a little bit for the movie, which I think is cool that Christopher Nolan did it like this. And now to my personal rant. This is not really a rant. It's Christmas time, so I can't really rant about Christmas. I could, but I won't. What I would say is, though, that since this is the season to be giving people something, why not give them a comic book? Think about it. It's the right time to do it. The guy that or the girl that that loves certain art styles, certain storylines and movies and stuff, get a book for them. Graphic novel will probably be the best one, or just give them a standalone issue. Get them to read something this holiday season, because this is the best time to share our passion with people. And Metropolis, Reality Comics, this is what we're all about. It's about sharing our passion for comic books with other people. So get out there, share the art with someone else, get someone else involved next year into comic books. Because the only way we can increase our industry is if we get the word out ourselves. And that's my biggest, challenge to everybody watching this, and, just get someone involved in comic books next year, starting with Christmas. Alright, so if you're enjoying the content and you actually like the channel, please subscribe to us, please. Your subscription is our way of knowing that we're doing something really positive in the comic book industry and that you guys are enjoying it. So subscribe, let us know what you guys think, hit the comments, please let us know what you guys think, okay? See you guys around, have a great Christmas and happy holidays.